Hey guys, I'm Captain Duck and this is DFVIDTUTS2015 and a vile force of darkness has arrived, so let's take care of them some more. I thought it'd probably be good to show you how I deal with this siege. So there we go. Let's press escape and take a look here. The goblins are over here on the edge of the map. We found a couple of them. If I press U, there might be more, and don't seem to be that much. But more might be hidden and might show up later, so let's go into full alert. Let's start by raising the alarm, going with MA to the alerts menu, set civilian alarm to inside. Now all the doors will be set to the inside burrow, and yeah, we can raise the levers soon. I'm already going to raise the lower lever here. And well, that should go fast anyway. I have Uri's lever puller set up here. And let's pull the lower lever. Yeah, AP. Pull that lever, and Uri's lever puller should do that soon if I unpause. Where is he? Ah, is that you? There you are, Uri's lever puller. Okay, oh yeah, you look different now because you're not a noble anymore. He's detailing the wall over here. That's cute. He probably can't do that because he's set to the inside burrow. Anyway, with that, the lower bridge should raise at least. Yes, it's raised, so the goblins will have to walk around all the way here. But once my dwarves are inside, I'll raise that bridge as well. And then there's only one way, and that's the trap path, which I prepared in a, well, not an earlier video, but haven't talked much about that yet, but I guess we can do that here. I've created a pathway, so if I raise this bridge, the goblins will have to go all the way around here, or here, and here the path really starts, and they need to go all the way around there, all the way around that pathway to get to my fortress. And there's some cage traps in the way, so yeah, once they get there they'll be stung in the cage trap. But in the meanwhile, the good part is I can take my ranged dwarves, set them up in that corner, for example. You guys station in the other corner. Let's do you here for now. And they can shoot at the goblins if they try and get in that way. Yeah, there are still some doors here. There's usually some fishermen coming from the river when the alarm is raised, so let's give them a little bit of time to come in. Let's take a look at what the goblins are doing. That with you moving there, and then Z. Yeah, there's a lot more now. They'll start attacking me, or probably the kittens, which I've chained up outside soon enough. Oh god, they've got some trolls and everything. Yeah, they got trolls. No, wait a minute. I want to take a look at the trolls. Z screen? Yeah. Humanoid monster with coarse fur, large tusks and horns. They are pretty bad and they can destroy bridges, so if you haven't built a moat for your bridge, they'll probably destroy your bridge and walk straight into your fortress. That's very dangerous. Yeah, it looks like the fisher dwarfs are nearly there. That's good as well. Oh, there's another sucker trying to get in there. Also, I placed some nice little traps here. This way, any goblins walking from this side or this side will probably walk over these cage traps, but the wagon can still walk in straight by going around them. That's why I built these two little layers of traps here, and I think we're safe. It's time for Uri's lever puller to do his job again. Let's pull this lever, do N to do it now. He should show up. Where are you? There he is, probably. No? God damn, that's slow response time. I got just the one Uri's lever puller set to this level. to prevent this sort of shit, I'm guessing he got himself a job. Let's find him. Go to the dwarf therapist. Set it to Haas nickname. I probably gave him the job to Stone Detail earlier. Yeah, stop that. You should have no jobs at all, just pulling levers. You should be the only one able to pull that lever. Export that to Dwarf Fort. Now pull that goddamn lever, or it has been pulled now. No, it was supposed to be this lever. Here he comes. But still a slow fucking response time. Probably because he was detailing walls here. Anyway, he should be far before the goblins are here. Someone given birth to a girl. How nice. Let's take a look at the goblins again. What are they doing? Follow them. They're probably going to slaughter that kitten which is chained up like next to my fortress here. Yeah, they've done that already. I'll probably start heading off the mountain. How would we send our B squad over here instead? And why is that bridge not raised yet? I can always pull the last bridge. Probably should do by now. Maybe I didn't hook that up again. I had some crashes and... Oh, it is actually pulled now. It was off, I think. So it should go up. I'm scared. That troll is getting close. Pull the other lever as well. That's this one. At least we have a fast response time now. And that one troll, yeah, we have a troll in a cage, so nice, we have trolls in cages where you can do fun things with. Looks like the lower bridge has raised, so we are safe now. The goblins cannot get in. And in the meanwhile, well, we're shooting at them. Yeah, dwarves which are up here shooting down. Let's make sure we have enough bolts. More iron bolts. Let's do 2 orders of that. T that order as well. Let's send the A squad to this side as well, since that seems to be where the action is at the moment. It's using the SAM commands basically, or SBM commands, to change where the squad is. And things are going slow at the moment, 21 FPS. There's probably a lot of pathing going on, a lot of pathing going wrong, because, well, all the dwarves are inside and they can't go outside anymore. And that, yeah, stops some of the jobs. Guess I didn't hook up that bridge, goddamn. Well, goblins are trying to get towards this little chick over here, but in the meantime we're shooting. Things are going really, really slowly at the moment. Hopefully that'll clear up after the siege. We're still in siege mode, the goblins are still here. Keep shooting at them. Might be running out of bolts again. Let's check with V, I. They should have a quiver here somewhere. No, here's a chimpanzee leather quiver. Press enter on that. They have other bolts in that. Iron bolts, badger bolts. So, shoot. All the goblins trying to get in there now that don't know what to do. Well, as long as they're stuck there, I should be able to shoot at them. Let's do this again. Anyway, that's SAM here, BM here. How that works. Weird. Guess I did the wrong squads. Or the wrong orders or something. Keep shooting at the gobos till the siege lifts, or they'll probably flee in a moment. Meanwhile, we're shooting at that dude. He can't do shit. He's down there. Surplus over here. And yeah, bolts is flying into him. If I press R, I can take a look at what's happening. Like Art, one of our patrons, is fighting, leader of one of the squads. And he's doing things. He's shooting alpaca bone bolts, strikes the swordsman in the right upper leg, bruising the muscle through the cloak, flying strikes it in the lower body. And he's using alpaca bone bolts and water buffalo bone bolts. Yeah, we're making a lot of bone bolts, so that makes sense. And yeah, keep shooting, guys. I have a feeling like only like a quarter of you is shooting. Look at these guys go. They're fast. Yeah, like this they won't get in, and as long as we keep shooting at them, they will one day give up and flee them out probably. Cute, another birth. Kopdorf has given birth. One of the Kopdwarfs. Maybe because the station was the problem. What if I stop the station? What I could also do maybe is edit schedule. If I go to MS, then to alarm, and if I set, well, maybe if I first defend the ramparts. Copy that order, then we go to alarm, paste that at the expo dwarfs, maybe edit the order to have all the 10 soldiers, shift enter, copy that, paste that all along the expo dwarfs and the march dwarfs, there. Okay, now if I'll have to change their settings like A, T and B, T on the squad menu here. That stops their thing. It should definitely be in the alarm option now. But that didn't work out. They dropped their stuffs right where they are, and they're probably going back to this place to start training or pick up new equipment. They should get their equipment again and get back here and hopefully get more bolts and start shooting some more. Yeah, that did work. And that's dropping their stuff thing is really weird. Now they're circling this place. It's way better if I just AM them here, BM here, SAM, SBM, and they'll take shots again at least. Also, what's happening here, by the way, I think some of the probably the leader of the goblin squad has gotten himself stuck in one of the cage traps. That's why these other goblins are, you know, hanging around here like idiots and just waiting to be shot at because, you know, their leader is stuck in there. And yeah, they're not getting that leader out. They can't open the cage traps like this. Only we can. Yeah, we'll get them inside and we'll probably have some fun. And I guess I'll have to make an arena sooner or later. Huh? And throw the goblins in there and have them have some fun with that. Or throw them into the caves and see what the forgotten beasts do with them. After we strip them of all their gear, of course, which is another thing I'll teach you about later. Still not really happy with the amount of shots being fired here. There's a bin here, no actual bolts in there. Some are shooting, like, let's check another one. VI, find a quiver. Quiver? Doesn't have anything in it, so it is a bolt problem still. I'm still creating bone bolts, right? No. Make more bone bolts. Let's also make some more wood bolts while we're at it. And iron bolts should be created constantly. and be hauled up when they are made. If I press F2 here, let's maybe cancel some of these orders. So the make iron bolts order should go to the top. Let's leave one at least. So the armor smiths will also have a job. Also, is this the inside burrows? That maybe? Yes, that's the problem. I haven't updated my inside burrow in a long enough while, or at least up here, and I can actually reach the place. So they weren't forging those things. This can also be the inside burrow. Yeah, this level needs to be set entirely. Missed a corner there. So I move that. The rest of my fortress should be set, should all be inside. This is here and down here and towards the hospital should also be there. Maybe here, F3. No. Enter. Let's also count this is inside, because it is. Though we don't really need pumping or anything at the moment. Okay, now the door should be able to reach this level and start making bolts at least. Well, once the manager puts the orders in there again. What's going up on top here? Some more shots are being fired. It's taking their sweet time to kill them. But this is giving them a lot of good practice, so each shot they fire at a goblin counts for way more practice than firing them at a normal training target. So yeah, this does train them pretty good. Why are those dudes on the right here? Okay. What is your problem? You should be at the station. Oh well, they're shooting. Still dealing with the siege though. Let's see, is that everything here? Looks like I got a lot of cage prisoners. There's also a lot of grundles in the caves. There's probably a forgotten beast still walking around. You're still an invader. I think this is about 4 here, 5 here, which are also in that list left. I think, yeah, once these dudes die here, then the siege is probably lifted. The other goblins have probably fled the map by now. It's just that these dudes need to die. Yeah, that's taking a while. These dudes haven't even been hurt yet. They can't reach that far, but yeah, they can't shoot well enough yet, apparently. I think they're firing iron bolts, so that should work fine. Let's see, is the smith working yet? The battle axe orders keep floating to the top again. Iron hasn't been validated yet. Oh, maybe that is because the noble rooms are in the inside burrows. This isn't yet though. It shouldn't have in fact affected the manager though. We just need a ton more bolts. If only that bridgehead would have gone up like I planned, then well, the rest of them they would have walked around here to try and get to my fortress and probably got stuck in the cage traps. And then yeah, and the siege would be lifted. What I guess I could also do is maybe just send out the melee squads. I do have them, and I have some axe lords. Press Z. Yeah, I have one Axe Lord at least. Let's take a look at the Axe Dwarves. They should be most trained and most equipped by now, even with some iron armor, perhaps. Let's send them here. See what shows up and what sort of armor they have, and maybe I'll send them out to finish off the goblins, because this is sure taking a fucking while. Here they are. These guys, let's take a look at them. There's multiple Axe Lords here. What? I have like 3 of them. Now I have 3 of them. Sure. Maybe some were off duty or something. Let's take a look at their inventory as well, but they got a very good job. You're an Axe Lord. Let's see at your inventory. You have some training axe, iron mail shirt, water skin, a backpack. Not much iron armor yet. Well, iron leggings at least, and an iron battle axe. Iron mail shirt, some leather backpacks and battle axes and leggings. Looks like only leggings and mail shirts at the moment. I guess that's only part of the iron order which is actually done. What's the forging doing here? Are they... Why aren't they validating that? What is the manager doing? The manager is sleeping. Of course he is. Well, these goblins seem rather tame. Looks can be suggestive or deceptive even. These two are not even hurt. This is a bowman. He isn't firing even. Two of them are unconscious. Let's not open the top bridge here. Let's lower the lower bridge, so there's still a line of traps saving me. That's why I got them down here. Okay, open the lower bridge. Oh, and let's also send the cop dwarves here. They're probably not as good equipped yet, but let's send them here to defend. And once the bridge opens, I'll send in my squad there to kill them all. Okay. Let's use the axe dwarves. This is the perfect spot to use kill on an rectangle, I think. So S, C for the axe dwarves, K to the kill command, R for a rectangle. Start with the corner, go to the other corner, kill everything. Oh, they'll even kill the stuff in the cages. So don't kill that. Okay, so no, we're not going to do that. Escape, escape. We'll instead do K. We'll do attack and rectangle again, but we'll not select the people in the cages because we don't need to do that. How about, can I do this as well? Well, now they'll go there and kill these 3 goblins at least, and once they're here, they'll probably kill that dude as well. Let's see what happens. This might turn out bad because goblins are usually pretty strong, and if you don't have armor, they whip you pretty bad. And now they can actually reach me. They're probably still... Yeah, they're trying firing bolts at me. Looks like I am slaughtering them. Okay, I think they're all dead. Yeah, they are. And the siege has been lifted. Nice. Okay, so let's stop the orders. Let's first put our Marks dwarves back to active training. Same with the Expo dwarves. Then we'll cancel the orders. A-O, B-O, D-O. Perfect. Let's also lower the bridges again. AP. AP. Then also lower the alarm. M-A. Back to inactive with enter. Now we can unsiege. And did those 2 dwarves just like fled off the map? It's weird when you're dating and changing the equipments like this. Oh well, let's also do a DBC to reclaim all the items around here. Do a nice big area. Maybe even multiple levels. Try and grab some bolts back. Yeah, should have grabbed a whole lot of stuff to be hauled inside. And let's take a look at the military menu. Axe dwarves still filled. Cop dwarves still filled. Guess they didn't do the map. Okay, then let's take a look at the boards. There's probably some good stuff in there. Let's take a look at Takandar should be in here. The Axe Lord. Him. Axe Dwarf is sparring. Gem Cutter Takandar. He's also an Axe Lord and a Gem Cutter. Let's take a look at his logs. Not much. Takandar, he hacks the Goblin Swordsman in the lower left arc with the Iron Battle Axe and the severed part sails of an arc in an arc. So first hit he immediately chops off a lower leg. And then punches him with his hand. He has no trouble breathing. The Axe Lord hacks the Goblin Swordsman in the neck. The attack is deflected by the cloak. Luckily the Goblin misses him. Axe Lord swaps him in the upper body with this bear with training axe. Why are you using the training axe, you idiots? And hacks in the head and the part sails off an arc. So that's a kill, I think, for Takandar. You should take a look at that. And he even says, "Those injuries be gone, fear." Because he took probably a hit. Yeah, the Goblin last year attacks his axe dwarves, but he jumps away. Takandar, you're a girl. Oh. Axe it in the lower arm with the axe. Hacks it, sails off in an arc. That's good about the good thing is about axes. If you chop like a body part, it probably flies off. Yeah, using that Iron Battle Axe pretty and this is truly horrifying. Here he changed, by the way, from Axe Lord to Gem Cutter. Oh, these logs are they're so weird. Truly horrifying. This is truly horrifying. That is around us. This must withdraw. I was nauseated by the sun. So disgusting. And yeah, it looks like Takandar didn't like that much. Also, the mouse wheel works here apparently. And yeah, other Axe Lord here. He was happy with your words near a trap. It looks like things are fine. Let's maybe also take a look at the health menu. Anything in here? Still that dog needing diagnosis, an Axe Dwarf here needing diagnosis. Oh dear. Someone might have gotten hurt a little bit. But we have the hospital set up, so that should work. Also, shouldn't have bridge have been lowered by now? Fucking hell. I made a motherfucking Urs McLeverpuller. And he didn't even do it now. What are you doing? What are you doing, Urs McLeverpuller? You're probably... I bet you're sleeping. Where are you? Hard to find you in this list. Where's my manager? Another one. Kinda out of names for the things. Where are you? Where's McLeverpuller? Sleeping. Of course he is. Of course he fucking is. I need a second to Urs McLeverpuller. Okay, let's also do that in this video. Why not? Let's find a new dwarf, which doesn't have a nickname yet. For one of the later migration waves is easiest. You, whatever. You're not in the army. You're a miner. Sure. You are now Urs McLeverpuller 2. That's too long, of course. And the game doesn't even get you the option to do that. Try that again. Urs McLever 2. You clear all labors. You can do lever pulling. Go. And let's add you to the burrow. Let's see. Find him in this list somewhere, probably somewhere in the bottom. Of course he isn't. Police manager, gunslinger. Where's my lever puller in the stone? Oh, that's the one that's already in. Where are you? Ah, here, right on it. Okay, now you're also stuck in a burrow. Let's also give you a bedroom. Well, not a bed. That's too bad. Let's move a row of these beds. Don't need that much in there anyway. And I'll set that up later. But now he at least should pull the lever. Do it now. Still no lever being pulled yet. If only the first one wasn't asleep. I think that's the first one doing the lever pulling now. Wow. Goddamn sleeping dwarves. I bet when I set the second USB lever puller here to this room, they'll both sleep at the same time. The bastards. They'll just do that. Or be at the party at the same time or something. Okay, so bridge has been lowered. Let's at least hook up the bridge on video. AB, direct bridge, terrible mechanisms. So we can use the trap path next time. Also, hey, is that a tree? Yeah. Hey, trees have grown. In the middle of the magma path, trap paths, which are blocking the way now. At least trees have grown. So we know trees do regrow in these later versions. And that is very nice because I was out of wood. But please don't draw on the magma path trees. I should maybe smooth them or place roads on them. But now, yeah, everything will be hauled inside and the siege is properly over. Another fucking half hour on video. Oh well, at least you see how I deal with the goblins now. And hey, we've used the melee dwarves as well. So that's a nice touch. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, here's a quick little note to show you guys my Patreon. This Patreon is a site where you can give money per month to artists like me, so we get a little bit of more stable income. If you were so nice to do that, you can also get yourself dwarfed. If you pay $1 per month, you can get yourself on the dwarfing list. If you pay 10, you can give me a suggestion for a game to play. I already played FTL because of that. And yeah, here's the dwarfing list. There's some dwarfs in here, so I need a whole lot more. So yeah, please sign up on the Patreon. That's patreon.com/DFVIDTUTS.